Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 2 here at the National Bank Open presented by Rogers. It is our second iteration of the First Serve morning show presented by Nespresso, myself, Nick McCarville, alongside Ben Lewis. It's been a great weekend of tennis, ETR 407 Family Weekend. So much fun off court. I know Ben and I are waiting to get our face painted later today, but so much for the family off court. Let's get to the on-court action, Ben Lewis. You've been keeping a very careful eye on the qualies, a really great qualifying draw. Catch us up.
Yeah, we've already had one day of the 2-day qualifying weekend and some great tennis, honestly. We saw Marie Boskova in action. Some Toronto fans might remember, semi-finalist a few years ago.
Huge.
She's moving on, a match away from the main draw. Donna Vekic, former top 20 player. She's played well here in the past. She's also a match away from that main draw. We have 8 spots to fill up our draw on Monday and more action to come for today.
A couple of Canadians too, right?
Yeah, a couple Canadians. Victoria Mavoko playing great tennis. Marina Stakashik moving on, young teenager there. So a lot of Canadians still to see before we even get to the beautiful main draw of this tournament.
Yeah, main draw Monday. Let's stick on Sunday though. Qualifying is going to conclude 8 main draw spots, as you mentioned, 1 popcorn match, salted and buttered. What do you got?
I love that. So we have Tatiana Maria.
Love
People
it.
might remember Wimbledon semifinalist. She is facing Marie Boskova actually for a spot in that main draw.
Nice.
So if you can get out onto the center court 11 a.m., check that one out.
All right, Tatiana Maria against Marie Boskova. That's our popcorn match. 8 main draw matches, spots in the main draw at stake.
From qualifying players to main draw icons, 23-time Slam champion Serena Williams is here, and she took some time out of her day to meet some ball kids.
I thought she was too busy for us. It's gonna be someone we don't even know. Yeah, exactly. I didn't expect it. It was so good. It was so good.
All right, so cool there, Ben, to see Serena hanging out with the ball crew. They are world class. Serena's world class. And actually, we're going to see her main draw Monday. Let's talk about it. We're going to give you a little bit of a tease for the main draw. Serena playing an afternoon match on Monday. If you're in the area, come on out. She's going to take on a qualifier. She's a 3-time champion. She made her debut at the Canadian Open in 2000, did Serena. How awesome to have both Serena and Venus back here this year.
Yeah, just extraordinary careers. 40 years old, Serena Williams, 42 years old, Venus. I love that they were practicing together this weekend, tuning up, sharpening their game. And yeah, I think good opportunity for Serena to get her feet wet here. She wants to build for that US Open, which is around the corner, starts with the qualifier. And I should just mention, around the corner, if she can get through that first match, Belinda Bencic or Victoria Azarenka could be waiting, which is like big time stuff.
Yeah, you've got an Olympic gold medalist, a former champion here in Bencic, or Azarenka, a 2-time slam champ, a world #1 herself formerly. Very excited for that. That's Monday afternoon. Serena, Monday night, we've got a big lineup, don't we?
Well, Leila Annie Fernandez, our US Open finalist from last year, and she just electrifies the crowds, right? We see that dynamic when she gets on court. She feeds off that atmosphere. I think the crowd is going to love her. We haven't seen her since the French Open when she had that foot injury, but she says she's healthy, ready to go, and she'll start against a qualifier too, which I think is great for her because she needs some match play.
Yeah, she does. She said that foot is 100%, so that's good news for you Leila fans. But you go from Leila Annie Fernandez to Venus Williams. I mean, what a great Monday night. And Venus has got a really tough test, doesn't she?
Yeah, very, very difficult, but I think great opening round match. Left-hander, Switzerland's Jill Teichmann against Venus Williams. Teichmann, tough, savvy player. Venus Williams, she played well last week, actually. City Open, went 3 sets with our Canadian Rebecca Marino. And she's looking for match play as well. She's hardly played in 2022, but eager to be back. And I just can't wait for this opportunity to see them both. Could be the last time here in Toronto to see Serena and Venus, so you have to seize the opportunity.
Yeah, they have to, hopefully, and you guys do too. Get your tickets or check it out wherever you're watching from around the world. Venus, Leila, and Serena set to feature on Monday. so excited for that Monday night action. We're also excited for this really cool initiative from Tennis Canada. This year it's debuted. It's called Mental Timeout, and it's all about mental health on court and off. We actually got some of the stars of the WTA and the ATP to talk about what their favorite thing to do is when they take a mental timeout.
My favorite way to take a mental timeout is to meditate. I like to focus on my breath for a couple of minutes, and I also love to play with my doggy Coco when she's around.
My favorite way of taking a mental timeout is going on a walk with my dog. The best would be, somewhere into the nature, into the forest. I really love the calmness, and you just basically turn off your brain or your head.
Being on my own and being able to grasp everything that I feel around me, being fully present, and sometimes not even talking, observing and experiencing.
My favorite way to take a mental timeout is to go to the beach.
My favorite way to take a mental timeout is go for a walk in whatever city I am, or actually maybe not a walk, more like a Lime scooter ride. I enjoy those with music blasting in my ear.
Going on vacation and relax, kind of disconnect from the world a little bit and just relax and connect yourself.
My favorite way to take a mental timeout is to usually put a timer on for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I like to organize things.
I put usually my phone away. I do things that I really want to do, and that brings me peace and just comfort overall. I think it's just very important to listen to your inner voice, and I think being able to find those things I think is very important.
Simona Halep also took time to discuss mental timeout, as she's one of the most fiercest competitors on the tour and a two-time champion here at the National Bank Open.
I'm grateful for the life I have. It's always been a good life, but lately I am fulfilled with a lot of success in my job, and I'm super grateful about that. And one more thing that I'm grateful that I'm here today after so many injuries. I'm still able to play tennis. I tell myself that I'm strong enough to handle any situation that I face on court, that I've been through many moments, difficult moments, and I went over them. So for sure I have inside the ability to make it work, or at least to accept it and to go forward. It's never it's not easy to get over, but it's easier, I think, sometimes to accept what is happening and just go with the flow. No, you don't have to always look for something that you don't have.
All right, as our second and final day of 407 ETR Family Weekend. It's really cool though, you guys. You can feel the energy here on the grounds. They're buzzing. It's the first time full crowds in Toronto since 2019. The women are back for the first time since 2019 as well. What's your favorite thing about being back here? This is your home tournament, Ben.
This is my home tournament. I have to say, as much as I love just the crowd atmosphere, my favorite thing about this tournament is that side court access. You can walk around, see superstars like feet away from you.
Yeah.
I was walking the grounds earlier today. Sloane Stephens was hitting forehands like 10 feet away from me. I don't think you get that at every tournament you go to, and that's one of the elements that makes National Bank Open so special.
Yeah, really cool, and especially on these weekend days leading up to the tournament, you've got the stars practicing like Sloane, and you've got future stars trying to earn their way into the main draw. We're gonna see how it all unfolds here at the National Bank Open presented by Rogers. This has been day 2 of our first serve presented by Nespresso. Nick McCarville, Ben Lewis. Can't wait to hang out with you guys all week long. Let's go play some tennis.